Hi everybody, we are back at Disneyland Park. It is like end of January right now and the Lunar New Year has already started, so we are going to be going to see that today. All of the festivities, they have lots of food, lots of cool stuff. Right now it's super warm out because we're having our Santa Ana's hit right now, and there's going to be an amazing sunset, I can see. Most of you know that from the parking garage, there's been, you can see the high winds, like that's literally what I get to deal with. My brand new short hair and high winds. From the parking structure, they had a lot of stuff under construction over the holidays, and a lot of people were wondering, well, what are they doing with all of this construction? Can you guys see this? Like these. Like you see all these? These are gonna be new loading stations. And it used to actually be like that, where you would load from right here, but they ended up blocking this off. They've just been kind of going around and doing lots of transitions. More than likely, they're gonna be having this whole area back to its original loop instead of this weird one where you actually drive the tram through the parking structure on the very middle, and then they drive the parking structure through the middle and then they go through there. So that's also evidence that they're going to be putting in the brand new parking structure, which would be over here, Pinocchio parking lot that they're going to take over for the new parking structure. So it's going to go back to its like original parking circle, and I'm sure we are all going to see a lot more construction going on over the next couple of years at the Disneyland Resort. And you know that they're gonna have their brand new 5-star or 5-diamond, however people refer to it, hotel that's gonna be going in the west side of downtown Disney, right in front of Disneyland Hotel. And that's gonna be all demolished about June of this year. So basically this summer they're gonna be taking out Earl Sandwich and all those places. So in order to make room for their new luxury hotel, and then their parking structure as well. Yeah. Look, you guys, it is the Lunar New Year celebration, year of the dog, which means it's the year of Pluto. It's the year of Pluto, everyone. Look at him. He's so adorbs. And look, entertainment. Oh, it's not happening yet. Here's a better look at what they're doing to the pier. You can see Mickey is naked. There's nothing on him. And all of the construction. There's the nice little crane. Like, look at all that. You got all of Ariel's grotto blocked off. The sign's still up, but we all know her demise is coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as part of our Lunar New Year celebration, the Disneyland Resort is proud to present our special visitors from Shanghai, China, Goo Goo Drum Group.
Oh, Goo Goo. I like their name.
Force and rhythm of Chinese men.
To one of the Lunar New Year celebrations at the Disneyland Resort at California Adventure. It's probably one of the most low-key food festivals that they do every year, but it's super cool because it's like the one time of the year you can get like a picture with Mulan and Mushu, and they have all these amazing foods that you can get from all the Asian countries that you cannot get year-round. By the Garden Grill is where you can meet Mushu and Mulan, and you can get your picture taken with them. Okay, so we got the pork soup dumplings from China. Whoa, whoa. There we go. There's China. And they have this amazing green tea iced tea with a popping boba at the bottom. It does come with a like lotus flower that you can get on the top of it that lights up, but it's an extra $5, and Lord knows how many little light up toppings I've collected from Disneyland for free or like with the drink already. So I don't think we're gonna pay the extra $5 to get the pretty little flower, but these dumplings look amazing, and one is gone. So all of these celebrations, they're gonna be going from January 26th to February 18th. So make sure you get here before February 18th, because if you cut it to the latter part of all these festivities, they usually are running out of things and there's not many of the items left. So make sure you get here like as soon as you can. Okay, so the crowds are actually like pretty good right now. They're not terrible. Usually around this time it's more dead than it is right now, but I think people are trying to see a lot of the stuff before everything gets taken out and redone and reconstructed and all that. So I think it's pretty good right now. So if you have any vacations that are planned for probably the next couple weeks, I think that you're gonna find that everything is gonna be pretty average lines. It's not gonna be too long. So I think if you have anything planned for January, February, probably even a little bit into March, you're gonna see that you'll still be able to get fast passes even at 6 o'clock at night, and you'll still be able to get dinner reservations, and lines will not be too long if you aren't able to get fast passes. It's just like driving in California. Everyone bumps into you and you just sit there forever and ever. Look how happy he is. Just like California. This is where, oh hello, this is where you come to train when you want to learn how to drive like a Californian. Bumpy roads and nothing else but bad drivers. But many of you may know that Build-A-Bear has moved its residency to another mall that I believe is in Irvine. I don't believe it is the Irvine Spectrum, but it's a different mall. Anyone who is familiar, I live down in San Diego, and one of our residential breweries is called Ballast Point. And Ballast Point is actually going to be taking the location of Build-A-Bear. So I think Ballast Point is going to be ridiculously huge because Build-A-Bear has 2 different stories. It's an amazing place. They have awesome beers, a great wine selection, and their food there is actually really good. So yeah, I'm very excited to see Downtown Disney bring a brewery into its home, and especially one that I know so well. Do you see what I see? This is inside, supposedly, the burger joint that's going on the bottom floor. At the windows where Ballast Point is. Trying to be sneaky. Ooh. 2018.
What may I offer for this winsome wench? Stout-hearted and corn-picking. Powder by the pound. Shift your cargo, dearie. Show 'em your larboard side. What's the ready? Belay there, you forecastle.
When you're the last ride of the day, all the doors are shut. All done. Nobody's here. Okay, as I'm sure many of you have heard, that there was controversy, that it wasn't politically correct, the scene with the woman, and it will be leaving as of this February. They're gonna be removing the scene, so if you have not seen the scene, or if you want to make sure you get your last pictures of the redhead scene before they take it away, now is the time to go, because I think it's like in 2 weeks it's gonna be gone. So you gotta make sure that you go and see it for the last time. Kind of sad. I hear they're doing it in both Disneyland and Disney World. Disneyland, I know, is closing in February. I'm not sure about Disney World at this point. Make sure that if you haven't seen the ride, or if you want to see it for the last time, go to it. Question. So all the time, okay. See this word? This word? Like right there? Okay. So I hear all the time, everyone refers to it as either Pirates of the Caribbean, which is how I say it, or Pirates of the Caribbean. And I know that in like American speak, or in American dialogue, we say Caribbean, but I actually found out that the people of the Caribbean are called the Caribs. So in fact, it is not the Caribbean, it is the Caribbean, because you cannot say it, otherwise they'd be the Caribs instead of the Caribs, if that makes sense. Like, you hear the different dialect there? So, in fact, it is not right if you say Caribbean. It is correct if you say Caribbean, because they are the Caribs, not the Caribs. I love being here. Look, that's just a worker. It's the best time to be here. It's when all the workers are out and you're just cruising. I know that they probably hate us because they're like, they just want to go the hell home because they've had a long day. But, I mean, I enjoy my time here. The best place to go before you leave to get fat. This is the best place to go when you're dying for the best stuff in your life. Beignets. As a joke, I like to refer to beignets as bagnets because a friend of mine couldn't pronounce them and she read them literally and kept telling me, well, it reads bagnets, and I'm like, no, they're beignets. It's French. So for all of you who don't know how to pronounce these delicious deep fried dough, it is beignet. They even put the pronunciation like under it because no one can say it. Well, I hope that you guys all had a good day with me. I had a good day with you. So I will see you guys in my next video. Good night.